picks
surely
here,
they take the Rumble.
so they can get, you know, Rumble Vi,
And please, Doran, don't pick Ambessa into Rumble. They're first picking Ezreal. You're telling me right now T1 can get Rumble Pantheon
don't like picking
or
Rumble, I guess,
Pantheon Rise.
they let it go.
They're really scared of the Ezreal phase, I guess.
And then
You should do Rumble Pantheon, because if they go Rise, you can go Nivea. And your comp is so good. What?
It's also here.
I think the Pantheon is important, because now, if they take the Pantheon, the Pantheon can actually shut down the Rumble. There's no way they picked Rise and Nivea together. This flex is top.
That's true.
There is no way they just did that.
Karma. There's no
Faker.
Bard, there's no
Just
Nico. I
pick-
actually think this is a pretty good. I mean, they could.
Pick
but I
80
do
carry
think
maybe.
this is
just
a nice
drop.
setup
You could go
for
Cassio,
an
or you could
Ezreal,
just drop. I think
and
dropping
Nivea
is
lane,
fine.
because there's just not a lot of answers.
I
that
think
just don't
Aurora is
come.
great here though.
You know, we
If
saw
you're
a
gonna play
lot of
Aurora.
attempts that didn't
Hey,
work.
my
Faker's gonna pull out
TF! You're telling me,
And,
instead of
the
picking
Pantheon
Pantheon, they took
makes a lot of
Rise
sense.
and
Not gonna
Nivea
allow
flex
the
to
Rise
deny
Pantheon to
Nivea
go
into
through
Rise.
the
What happens if Rise gets
Kill
flexed to
need to
top
ban Ashe.
and Nivea goes support
would
and they
say.
pick Mel into TF? Are we
Ashe
sad?
Seraphine still a good lane.
Nah, there's no way that'll happen.
Ezreal, Nivea into
You
the
could
Rumble
just pick
match
like
up top. Really,
Jhin.
I don't think
Is
so.
great here on 4 for T1. I think Jhin is so good here.
I don't
It's a
really
crazy good
like
pick.
that much here, but
It's
there's
such a
lot
good
of
pick.
upfront-
The problem is in this draft,
is going.
I think Carrier
Obviously,
is
they,
gonna have
kept the
to.
support pick up in the air, and it's Carrier,
What can
so
he play
can
here?
kinda play
Can he cook
everything.
something?
It's not going to be Lulu though. Lulu
Uh,
Jhin is just not.
They're just like, yeah.
There's no way he goes
we-
Pike.
we
I mean,
run it
Pike
back.
is good
No,
this
we can
game,
run
but
it
I don't
back.
know. I feel like he's
I
probably
don't
mentally
think
scarred.
so. Is
It could
Jhin
be
Seraphine?
TF support flex. No, there's no way.
With
You
that
know,
one,
Ashe
Phil,
support
I'm
kind of
a little
cooks,
bit
but it's against
interested in,
Jarvan.
but something
I think
weird.
he's gonna go Pike though.
I hope so.
Game.
Rumble support. Rumble support.
Nah.
Dude, fire beats ice. Have you not played Pokemon before?
Right?
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
I did.
A little bit of
Well,
success, I believe.
Camille can
in
eat
the
through the Anivia
small
wall.
amount of time that we did.
I'll make this real quick. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already, and I hope you enjoy the video.
Hookshot angles. There's number one.
Hey, he's certainly found an angle, as the Ignite is already down as well.
That's a way to burn
What?
the ice. D button to light the enemy on fire.
Well, he does
With a
just go
double.
for another
What?
one, as Andel's almost down to his egg already.
Instead of
Or
having
a
to
few
land the hook,
less
you hook to them.
steps, yeah.
It's got a hook, then it shoots,
And Pike's
and a
kinda
stun,
doing a little floating.
and Halo Blades.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Pike.
Neither of them are really stepping, actually, on second thought.
That was weird.
Sets
Look
up
at the padding
a
from both
stun.
junglers here.
There's a lot of damage in this Ezreal, but Owner is
They're-
coming down. That
Oh my
ward
god,
is
the ward
down.
The Demacians are going to meet.
That
Willow's
timing is
discovered
crazy on
immediately.
the ward.
I think KMDRX probably wanted to use this as a bit of a respite gain on this bottom side, but it's unable to happen as Owner and Willow are just going to fight one another. Flag and Drag does
They
come
can't
in
really
in
do
order to
anything
get
to them
Willow
here,
out of there,
T1.
but
Owner's
that is
just
Owner
kinda wasting
winning the
time.
territorial engage.
It's correct what he did, because he
does
covers
indeed
bots
do
from a level
that.
3 gank. And he looks
And
for a
it
level
looks
3
like it's
dive.
going to be a back here for Carrier.
Owner is pathing bot.
And he'll head straight
We
back
are
to the
not
lane.
gonna spam gank
I see that. He's heading mid.
Doran's lane
actually,
today. We will not
with
make it
Owner
Donor.
coming up as well.
And it's going to be a late back here for Andel as well, so he's going to get there earlier. There's the gold card connecting, but you know how to get
Carrier
back
has
to this
mid
lane.
level
but
2.
You can see him
Okay,
now.
easy push out.
And he's
Yup,
a
see
twisted
it.
fate, right? On the Cassante, this has been okay. There is the hook shot. Deadly
Ooh.
Flourish will be avoided.
Andil, nice movement.
As Andil does find the stun at least.
Are we gonna get Rocket Belt TF?
You know, I want to play Ezreal. We're gonna
Is
first
this
pick that.
motherfucker
Fairly
gonna
safe
build
pick.
Rocket Belt after
Yukau's
Roa?
on the rise.
Nah,
They got
there's no
Jarvan.
way.
Rich is like, I'm gonna be stable up here. I promise. On Cassante.
TF
It's
has
tough
3
match for
core
the
items.
Rumble.
Roa,
And we got the
Rapid Fire,
basics down,
Roa,
whereas
Lich Bane,
they
Rapid
actually
Fire.
rolled. They actually did
These
this
cannot
advanced
move.
Tutorial
You cannot
where it's
change
like,
that.
Oh, you gotta, you know,
Maybe
when we're gonna
4th
play what we
item,
like to play.
you can bust
Kind
out a
of
Rocket
draft
Belt.
here. T1 has
Maybe.
the finesse comp. Carrier. In
God,
fact,
some
most
guys who's
supports
not
could
watched League
wish
for
they
like
were, half
2
as
months.
close to success as
There's that
Carrier,
one
but
guy.
My point is,
He
he's
will
probably
boot
like,
up
"All
the
right, let me
stream,
learn Anivia
whether
for
it's
this
here or the
season,
main broadcast,
master
wherever.
that," And it's like, oh, by the way, Camille.
And they'll be like, wow,
maybe play that
Anivia
one
and
before.
Camille
He's like,
support,
maybe
did the
once
meta
or
change?
twice.
Let me have a look at my notebook.
That
shall
poor
I?
soul is gonna
It's
queue up
a
and pick
little-
them.
a little rough.
Think
I
just
wonder what
in a
pro plays playing these
general
days.
scrap with Yukao
Electrocute
being in range, you're
Anivia,
probably
Halo
gonna
Blades
be able to
Camille.
win that
Ah,
DPS
nice.
race.
Support seems to have become quite fun
But
recently.
Faker should be out here. Will get
Why does no
himself
one play
out of there
Nautilus?
for a target
Nautilus
for
is
this
kinda
fourth
permabanned.
bullet.
This time.
There's the hook shot. Does manage to find the stun onto Lazyfield, but immediately they look for Andel.
Did he greet his
who has
flash?
to flash.
And they may
Owner,
just go for
I know you
want
wanna
to
dive bot here,
with the wave crashing.
but it's not diveable.
Andel is super low. Even just getting the egg would be massive.
This
His
can't be
pace got his
diveable, is
fourth
it?
Shot.
Yep, they're looking for the
They have
angle
egg.
here. As
This is
there
a horror.
it
Oh, they have
Faking
TF ult,
out,
actually.
Making his way down as well as the
It's
Destiny
not a
game
horror.
does come on through. The egg lasted about 0.2 of a second.
Wait, that egg
and
got
they just
absolutely
dropped the
one
turret
shot.
aggro so
What?
comfortably.
Even if he realm
That
warps
shit
in,
got
it's just too
fucking
much of a
cooked.
risk because they could just turn
Get
on
it?
him and kill exchanges.
Impressive. 300
Got
gold
egg,
up without
got
first strike.
kill, but we'll lose Dragon as we'll watch this again. Andil, watch this egg. You mentioned he dies basically instantly. Pays is holding his shot, holding his shot, holding his shot. Bam. Goodbye.
Wow, the Camille just ate the
crazy.
Anivia.
It was. And the turret really wasn't interested in.
You could say that he scrambled his health bar.
Dive as well. Really beautifully juggled by T1.
You could say that he fried his passive.
KMDRX. That is a good thing, as Faker is a little susceptible to the Anivia. And Carrier is looking for the flash stun, does not get it. Still, Andal is looking a little worse for wear. Willow will turn up though. And in the meantime, Owner is taking the enemy red.
Kind of dead.
Prison does come down. Carrier is very, very dead.
He missed. If you're an Anivia one trick and someone takes you from your team to theirs, does that mean you got poached?
Oh, wait a second. If they have visions.
If Rumble ults the Anivia egg, is he getting boiled?
So
Okay, I'm done now, I'm done. I don't know any more egg forms.
Like,
I don't know if Camille is the counterpick to Anivia support. I feel like in lane it looks good for the first couple levels.
That's the main thing, but I'm thinking about the Anivia more after watching that.
But if Camille can't go in, the game is really hard. So she needs to always be able to go in and trade. Because if she can't do that, then she just bleeds.
Spider-Man. This blue buff though. And continuing to steal everything away as that stun's going to land.
Uh-oh, he's ignited. Sunny side up.
Really
boom, dead.
No egg, no chance.
TF ult.
Destiny comes on through.
Wait, they're just frying them through
going
bot.
to come down onto UCal. The rest of T1 not quite there for the follow-up though, as we can see. Lazy Feel looking to try and get
Rise lost the midway for that play.
Off, but I don't think
Giga works for the TF.
As Owner will let the reset.
What happened to T1? They played top lane only. Owner only played top that whole series. When they played against, who was it they played against?
He's everywhere.
Who was it they played against? DK, wasn't DK? No.
It's constantly just pressuring and
it was
setting
DK.
up Owner in this
they just played top, and then Tom just got the belt out and just said,
because everyone had to come down, you had to realm warp in.
Said Owner, which way's up, down, which way's down, down, which lane will you gank bot?
Because everyone on QMDRX has to show up to try to save this play. And Andal just doesn't have egg. There's too much damage here, and they're like, we gotta stay.
Their last few days practice is just Owner and Carrier bonding or what.
So you see the realm warp come through from UCal.
Like, Doran hasn't seen, like, I don't know how many times, what's the percent time that Owner spent on this side of the map?
No pun intended.
It's in the negative probably.
I do think, because they picked them at
I
the same
swear
time,
I remember making a video about T1 not playing through bot properly in like 2022 or 2023. I don't remember when it was. Remember I made that video?
If things go the way T1
where Guma was getting like giga sold, like crazy sold.
About this draft where obviously I'm being a bit facetious.
They won Worlds that year, and they won through bot a lot through that year.
Wait, they can do that?
Was they was playing isolated carries. But they have this thing every year where they just refuse to play the bot. More egg chokes. I would, but the carton's empty. I got none left.
Actually, he's fine in lane.
Okay, big engage. W gets cleansed though.
That's a decent Captain Jack, but the curtains have been called.
Oh, close.
And unfortunately for Pays, he kind of misses most of the buttons until Willa stands in front of Lazy
Nice block. If that was Taeyun, he would have just run away and just let him die. Time is money, friend. Anyone been to Tetanus before? W guide gets scanned. Alright, they're doing Drake, but it looks like are they sniffing for
the synergy is real, as we're going to see a UCal realm warp.
Well, that is just going to be enough.
This is Camille support. Get one shot or one shot. Oh my god, he ulted Owner so he couldn't get the distance to flash the wall, but they don't have damage, so this is kind of awkward.
That is a chem soul, which is a little unfortunate.
Oh, Pace. Oh god, TF don't carry the fight here. What? You went in? You little rat! You went in? Oh hell no, now you're going in! Now let him cook. Oh, Doran! Now, who did Rumble ult? Because we ain't cooking no eggs with that ult. Where did it go? I can't tell if it hit everyone or it missed everyone. So Carrier turns, which he should push them back. But he can't really move, so he's just dead. Then he ults Owner, so he can't flash the wall, it's too far. But he just fights back and just hits him.
Faker and crew are like, hold on, let's play this. Watch Pays try to make an insane outplay here.
Pays tries to flash it and hit him, but he flashes out of fog. Or into fog. Faker flashes, Owner goes in.
You know what? I've watched a few Kanavi VODs. I think I can pull this off.
Rumble is, I mean, I guess Jarvan died.
He survives for so long. Doran gets the
big kill
with the equalizer, and Faker's like,
Doran just comes in and cleans up 2 kills easy. Wait, T1 came out of that with a 3k gold lead? What? Maybe Owner was the cause. You know how Doran does that silly shit in lane? Maybe it comes after a gank, because this game, isolated in his lane, moisturize, no jungler, no disturbances,
generally how I do it.
I don't know the numbers.
Plays his game, comes out of lane, 2 kills, chilling.
Jersey bucket for me.
Fix your hair. Some things can't be fixed. Boom, big engage. Sin's ult is the most OP spell in the game, change my mind.
There's a decent amount of poke here from T1. They're into a choke point.
In
macro?
this case, he just walked away, and it's fine.
Well, there's no point talking about macro when we got Mayo.
Okay, they also walked away, and we have Prio on Herald. Keria has flash and ult, and there's no Ezreal for him to ult yet, but he could be
Equalizes up
something
in
else.
3 seconds. I think T1 are ready to go. Rich gonna need to do some work here.
Big engage. Oh, onto the Jarvan. Rumble ult's kind of cooking, but not sure if it's cooking much.
But what more can they gain from the situation? The answer is nothing, as it turns out. Some wildcards do fly on through as Anvil's taking so much damage.
He is passive, but he's getting burned. Oh, he got hit by TFQ.
Again, but there it goes.
Wait a minute.
Once more
Oh, Flash W's him out of range, but he still gets it. That's awkward. Guys, I'll sacrifice myself. Get the hell. Oh. Owner? What was that flash? And you're gonna live? You're gonna live for that? That's gonna be a winning play? What? I swear, Owner is like... How does he keep getting away with it? He's like Captain Jack Sparrow this game. Hell no. That Sin's ult value is through the roof. Keria died, but he sacrificed his health bar for like 2 health bars.
By holding the Herald, and then Rich goes in for no reason. Like, frankly, I don't think there was any follow-up here. They could have just kited back with the Ezreal, and then the Herald.
I wonder if he thought he had ult here.
For a second time.
But that auto attack on his Q3 reduces the ult cooldown by 1 second, so he can just press it in time to live, otherwise he was dead. So the timing was pretty bad.
He, by the way, is also printing money.
He's got some Swifties, as Faker is going to turn up right on top of the bird.
Both supports are just getting insta-killed.
I believe it was into Ash Seraphine, but it might have been Karma. It's been a while. Okay.
Well, Shelly
get this.
Is not
so close.
But
this should be pretty simple for T1 to win the game. Like, TF can always push top waves, hover mid. He can push top waves base and gank bot. Or like take over bot, so Rumble can basically go top if they want to swap ever. They have perma push in every lane. Ooh, Rise is doing exactly what TF can do, but he's gonna Rise ult on him, right?
They get away.
Will Doran die though? No, no he won't.
Yeah, kind of crazy. As he turned it around.
Yeah, who is Doran and what have they done with Doran?
Pace feeling pretty good about that one. And now the curtains are being called in.
Oh my god.
And down goes the Ezreal.
Oh my.
And Keria just hanging out underneath this turret. Living his best life, as it turns out.
Got some deep wards as well.
Like
Pick me a mechanically necessary champ or like a psychotic champ and just let me play the game, says Keria as he plays the game. He's the kind of guy who, like, in both of you meeting, they're like, top lane was too weak, even though he got lots of resources. Keria just says, well, just pick me the top laner. Boom.
And then the Jarvan gets the kill and not...
Is Doran mommy doing?
Okay. What happened here, I wonder? Good flag and drag, but that is the flash. Wind becomes lightning. Willa knows that he's dead. Wants to try and save his mid laner. Matic here for DRX.
I like TF. I think TF is a good champ for Faker.
Yeah?
Slowly over time.
I think he shouldn't be afraid to pull this out.
In goes Ona. Just audaciously charges in.
I feel like
his turret and it will go down.
His biggest strength is always like his
there's a bit of
understanding of the game and foreseeing what's possible, and I think
I don't know if it's good for him though. He's immediately canceling it.
Is really good at that.
I was gonna say, is this the Hail Mary?
The only problem with TF is if you fall behind, you're cooked.
Doran has teleported
You're kind of cooked.
so he can come down.
Your lane is pretty weak.
He doesn't have equalizer, so he's not
and you don't really have that much carry potential. You just have lots of agency. But I think Faker has always been pretty good with agency. That's why he's always been successful on like Galio and Rise. Do you remember that era of Faker where he played like 3 champs for playoffs because he was injured? He played Orianna, Azir, and Nico. And that was it. They were playing Nico Nocturne. They were playing like an Orianna game with fucking Jarvan or some shit. Or they're playing Azir. And that's it. It was crazy. Oh no, it wasn't Orianna. It was just Azir Nico.
Which is a good thing.
And then he played other champs every now and then if they were banned or taken away, but he would always lose on them. He won Worlds this year. Okay, nothing's happening. This was his match history. If a Zero Nico's open, insta-lock. If it's not open, then he has to play something else, and it was kind of rough. But he will pick Azir. And I think towards like their playoffs run, people were like, wait, maybe Faker Azir is pretty good. Maybe we should like...
Getting a lot of sixes.
You say no way, but this was 3 years ago, chat. I'm waiting for Camille to send it on midwave. They have such good collapse. TF is ready to go whenever. Rumble's ready to go whenever. They just have to send it here soon. Oh, Faker. Beautiful man. Roa, Lichbane, Rapid Fire.
On the Baron
doesn't build Proto Belt.
Rather an attempt to take Baron.
Yeah, I mean if Doran's there, I mean he
can't be here.
No Proto Belt.
and then we take Baron anyways.
And you might be like, Caedrel, Proto Belt 4th? No one's going to do that.
Do show up, because Keria can just
Chovy did it on Anivia, I think. And it went kind of hard, actually. It went kind of hard. He literally went Roa, Seraph's, Actualizer, Proto Belt.
Yeah, Andal has been doing a bit of dying.
And it kind of went hard.
Is going to come on forward. They're looking for Paze, who flashes away. And there is
wow, Keria just said, Paze, get down, I will protect you.
Himself for the good of his AD carry, as Willa goes in and still going to be able to get the knock-up onto Paze. Meanwhile, the fight erupts.
Oh my god, Jhin has to reload so Jarvan lives.
Golden Flamethrower gets the rest of the work done, as Faker finds enough cards to throw into this Ezreal to take him down. And yes, Paze is going to die, but I think in exchange, they will probably kill everyone.
Double.
If they decide to stick around. And it looks like wisely,
was that double or triple?
Gonna back away at least and see what he can do.
Is this free? Who's stopping Jarvan from getting in the pit?
He is a very scary boy right now.
Who's stopping Jarvan, guys?
This is crazy.
T1?
This is too much for me.
T1, you have no way to stop Jarvan.
Do not do this.
You're literally just looking at each other doing Baron.
Trying to dissuade Andal from being here. They both just blast going to Narnia. There's the steal that was obviously going to happen.
Of course that happened. Why would I have expected anything else?
Sometimes the circus gets
a part of me thought that this wasn't actually going to happen, but how could I ever think that it's not going to happen? Of course it's going to happen.
Smite range of the Baron.
Of course. They have double smite, T1, and they just commit to it. And you might think, oh, they're just going to double smite and get out.
Just sit on your 8,000 gold lead and don't give Q1 a free Baron.
Yeah, it's never really that simple with T1.
Handle this.
Since ult needs to knock Jarvan out, bro, you're grasping there.
Drops the equalizer, which is
that's hard.
Problematic for the rest of this fight, but Faker is so big. Watch how much damage Faker does to Lazy Feel. He's like, yeah, okay, I'm the real AD carry with AP.
Well, you can see why T1 did it, right?
Insta-locks a gold card as well. Damn.
Faker's gonna swap the smite, and they're gonna play double smite.
Stack the deck,
which
is just dead here.
It's kind of like 70-30, I guess, if you time it well.
They're like, Xin Zhao and TF can do the Baron, and
but Faker
like,
didn't smite.
Really low, but I guess I'll help you guys. He just steals it. For those who remember the old Live Sandbox Willer, Elise days, he's pretty good stealing Baron.
Okay, we are into some action here.
Doran
has gone golden once again, but
you're 8k up, guys. You're 8k up.
To the
guys,
chamber, that will indeed happen.
Block, 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 block.
Called 7,000 gold lead, but it is. I don't know exactly what happened there, but it's not looking good at this fight.
Hey, that wall is fucking massive.
Somehow Keria manages to walk around it, but maybe he didn't want to. As he hooks
yeah, guys,
away.
I think we're giving Drake.
That's not top lane, Camille.
Faker still has smite. Just flash smite it, Faker. Do it for the memes.
Definitely going to be blast coning in there. When becomes doesn't become lightning action.
I always get it mixed up with Spellbook. Spellbook smite, you have to use it once to like get the smite upgrade, right? Like you have to have smited before. So that smite he has now is 900, right? It's a flat 1k.
And then from here on out,
but if he uses smite and then he cycles back to another smite later on,
is all onto Rich, and the carries are still alive. So T1 makes
is it 1400? So it's just 1k forever. So the first one is 1k as well, or what? No, the first one's 600. That makes sense. Because otherwise you can get a 5 minutes fucking Giga Smite.
As UCal is now
is this a kill?
On, and Faker with all of this money that he has would be doing a lot of damage to UCal if
the flash wall tech.
An arm guard to break.
It's 600 until level 11. For real?
I just don't think there's any defending it.
Yeah, he's actually going to go in.
Owner?
Willard's going to say thank you for the engage. There's not going to take the from Andal as well. As Paze has moved in, I'm not sure
what
that realm
just happened? What in the fucking what?
It was a lot of fun.
Where did they just
on this Jhin though is Rich. He's a paperweight and will get popped by Owner in the end. Willard just going to get melted by Doran.
I'm stun locked.
Doran may get melted himself, but he's got a raise. There's the curtain call value.
No, you didn't! No, you didn't!
Andal's in a bunch of trouble. And yes, scrambled once again.
You did not just do that, Lazy Feel.
And,
he just bait protected Willa, and then he last second ditched his ass, and then he still died to the Jhin ult. Are you kidding? What did KRX just do? They all just hate each other all of a sudden? What is this? I need a... Where are we Rise ulting?
Oh dear, well, they're gonna go in.
That is the most... That is the saddest way to lose a game ever.
T1, the circus will take a brief interval before it does come back once again.
Like, they didn't even have a minion wave, and the tier 1 was up. So where are they going? Here's my assumption. This is his screen, yeah?
Can't hit anybody. Like, what was that?
He's
That
here
was
with Ezreal.
disaster. Yeah, it was very
And they're hitting the
like,
tower.
a split second, I was thinking, you know,
Sinzao
maybe
is caught
Kill
here.
actually has kind of a way back in here.
So he's
They win
laning.
this team
His
fight.
mouse
Maybe they can
goes
get a
like this.
Baron. Maybe
Oh!
they can take some turrets off the map. There's a
They're
lot of
fighting here.
bounties,
So he
but
presses R here.
Ucal,
But as he drags
had
his
a
mouse
different
down,
plan in mind, and I
he goes
still
over his
don't know
minimap.
if
And his
I'm
mouse
ever gonna
lands in the middle of his
understand it,
minimap.
but it's okay.
So he
maybe
ults
the
mid
space is
instead
going
of
to
to
be
the
able
bottom
tell
right of
us
the fight.
exactly that is
So it's probably just a happy
happening.
little
That is going to be
accident.
their challenge.
It's
Please,
either that or
really,
the
solve
other
riddle
possibility
as to why that
is that they're hitting
happened.
mid tier 1,
Maybe there's
two of
an
them.
answer
They see a
out
small
there
fight here.
somewhere, but
They
we
see
don't
Jhin
know.
running down.
We are gonna go
And they
to a
think,
short break. When we get back, the space
maybe we
will
can
have
rise
all
ult
the
onto
answers
Jhin
that
and
we
just kill him
and then we'll have game
while they're
number
looking
2.
here. So Ryze's camera. There's no way, by the way. The way he's clicking, he's looking at the fight. His eyes are here, and he's probably thinking that they can ult here. He's probably thinking that they can ult here. Because that's why he's going to this side. So when it ults here, he's here. He, for sure, his mouse flicked down. And as he's ulting, his mouse went here. When he hit the minimap. There's no way he's trying to catch Jhin here. But Jhin is no flash. Like, that play on Jhin would be psychotic, but it would kind of work, you know. But it's just the way he's clicking. It doesn't look like he's looking here, you know. Oh my god. I actually think there's a small chance that someone in chat is right. He might also think, at a quick glance, that his ult is the Anivia ult. Because look at the way he's clicking. Just look at the two ults. I see it. I see it. Obviously, he clicked the minimap, you know. But there's a world where he, like, actually thinks that this is this, you know. I don't know. We'll never know, I guess, unless he interviews. My favorite part is the Ezreal. Could the Ezreal have tanked a hit here? Because the Ezreal, like, ease over the wall and is like, I'll save you. Actually, you know what? Fuck you, idiot. And then he just dies anyway. I mean, I guess he has to flash. But I feel like Willer's like, wait, block. No, I mean, no, he could tank one more, but he's gonna die no matter what, to be honest. He's just so dead. It just looks funny. But Willer stood still thinking that he's getting blocks, you know? Like, Willer didn't even get a fighting chance.
I think that should
Bard Nico ban? Wow, no Nico ban yet.
Will be banned.
Someone in chat says, my pepperoni
Boris
pizza is
against
on the
Lazy
way.
Feel,
Yo, big
that's
one.
fair.
Big
You-
Chase
Here
and
you go, good
Narbans. What?
It's gonna be you. You're the guy.
Well, let's see whether he can be the guy. As one last ban, Orianna.
Orianna ban?
Both of them
Orianna ban?
still up and available.
Faker.
Ooh, Pantheon of the big one.
Nocturne ban. Wow.
Oh, Nocturne is going to be the ban. So now they have.
Well, he's gonna go
First pick
Orianna,
Pantheon?
and Faker's gonna go Azir.
Orianna is up cold.
And I think
Not to
Renekton is a good
mention
pick.
Giving Orianna
I like
game
Pantheon,
two.
I like
So Azir,
Renekton.
Pantheon.
Okay,
Wow.
Pantheon.
That is some big champions.
Well, I
okay,
think with these
Orianna
bans,
still
they
has
have to take
Jarvan as a
Renekton
ball
themselves,
carrier.
surely. Surely they have to go Renekton.
Yeah,
Renekton
sometimes
Wukong or what?
You and I are the script writers.
Yeah,
I
I don't know if I like
that was
Renekton
actually
Wukong.
really cute.
Yeah, but there's still
You could do Nefiri,
Yeah,
but
there are some champions you can pick into it.
I think Wukong might suit a bit better.
You know, Zeus
I don't really like
100% plays
Wukong.
Kennen here, and,
Oh yeah,
you know,
Vi. I knew I was
not
missing
sure
an AD
what they're
jungler.
gonna run with this character, but she's
Doran,
pretty good.
Nar,
And
Jace
also
band.
in Summer
Is
Story, they've
Casante's
got a lot
out?
of
Is it
engaged,
time
they have
for
a lot of
the? Is it time for the
explosive damage.
Scion or
We'll see
some
if he
shit?
gets his hands- Oh, you playing
No.
Vayne.
Doran.
Plan Vayne. The
Oh no!
Vayne.
That makes me very
Doran
nervous
sees
I
a
am
toy.
so anxious.
Gimme.
to jump on a
Old Doran
skateboard.
would
You
pick
have the, like,
Gragas there into Renekton, and he'd be the
yeah,
best
yeah.
weak
usually
side
they
Gragas on
they
the
wouldn't do
planet.
it if they'd never done
New
before, that'd
Doran,
be fine.
world champion Doran, sees Vayne,
Maybe
and he
that's
locks it in.
what,
It'll
Nautilus
probably be
ban,
fine,
Nico
but-
ban,
It's Pike
Yeah,
Nautilus,
remove
both
the
gonna be
roaming
taken
champs,
away
makes sense.
From Andal. The Pike, something that Carrier's found a
They're
lot of
gonna need
success
some
on, but
setup
not
here on
gonna be playing
AD,
it
surely,
this game
right?
because
Like
they decided
Ashe,
to ban it
Seraphine
away.
would be
There is the
great for
Caitlyn ban
T1.
as well for Pays.
Or
what
Zyra
we're gonna be
Khan
doing
can
here
kind
towards
of
the bottom
work.
Side, it looks like an Ashe Seraphine angle.
Yeah, I think
Might
Ashe
be
Seraphine is
gone,
insane for them.
Bard's gone.
What are you
I mean,
picking to
Karma
Ashe
obviously
Seraphine?
gone,
I mean, you
but-
can pay Yunara Lulu, yeah.
Well, they can play Yunara.
Lulu?
I think the
Lulu with Vi is
Seraphine
pretty good,
comes
but
out and we play the game.
It's
There's no way this is Ashe support. No, that's not gonna happen.
But it is very tough.
I'm gonna look back at my screen. They're gonna look in Seraphine. I'm not looking at what the draft is. I just know that Seraphine's getting locked in. There's no other way.
That was very crafty of you.
Motherfucker ain't cooking shit. No.
Yeah, I'd like to, you know.
The rule is, if one side cooks, the other side's not allowed to cook. You can't play Vayne and Ashe support. No, you're overcooking.
In this game.
One dish at a time.
I could wait.
Alright, camera top lane.
Ghosty route
Come on then. He's playing Ghost.
Really
I like that.
strong,
I don't like the exhaust.
You're gonna get empowered. I don't know actually what the name of it is.
I know the W is called surround sound.
Yeah, it's probably a hard lane for the Yunara Lulu early.
And that is going to cause Lazy Field
I feel like
to go
there's
down
a
to
lot of
about
poke.
50%. Andil is going to suffer the same treatment here.
Why didn't Faker go Grasp? You can't really play Grasp Bazir against range champs. You can only play Grasp Bazir against Sylas or Akali.
Sort of nowhere near,
And Dion. Yeah, I think it's okay in Dion. The problem is stacking health in Dion, you're just asking for it. Is bot diveable? Because I feel like they have no combat summoners, right? There's no heal barrier and they know it. So you can just walk up W Yunara and she's dead, isn't she?
Here we go. Pace's health bar is very low, but Ona goes in. They look to take down Lazy Field. That is going to be the first one. Flash out from Ona.
They can dive Andil if Keria tanks here. He's probably asking for it.
As well. That is going to be Keria immediately dead. And the spear is going to miss. Will is going to come over and kill
It would have worked if they waited a couple seconds.
Doesn't really need to do much of anything
I think Keria went a little bit too early there.
I like
I think the tower ramp hadn't fallen off yet. I think if they wait for the tower ramp,
usage. I mean, turrets don't have ammo, but if they did,
like it ramps up 1,
great.
2,
flashes out,
so it's 2 ramped up 1.
The Pantheon couldn't handle it. I'm actually the next level. And obviously,
I think it's still ramped.
Andil plays it well. The idea is that he'll sacrifice for Pace to get a second kill.
I don't know actually. Vi might just come and kill everyone though.
And then Owner also dies because Willer comes.
And now you can see all of the numbers outside of the one that you said was going to be perpetually blue are red, which is certainly good news. Pace has to use a barrier here as well, but Lazy Field does go down very, very low. Does manage to charge up that Q though, as we can see. Speaking of charged Qs, Pace has one of those.
Big root.
Drops,
it's a 2v2 kill.
Lazy Field is
it's a double.
Dead. Pace very, very close to dead himself and will go down.
Supportal combat.
Supportal combat to finish it off.
Boom.
And Keria this time gets his revenge.
Yeah, bot's just stomping, I guess.
Both of the kills
the combat Lulu.
Yeah,
the heals from both supports were actually really close to coming off cooldown.
I mean, this is what people talk about
this
when they
is
say,
disgusting to play.
Against ranged top laners.
Also, Pantheon is just going to walk up and follow the route, which is going to hit on someone. It's going to miss.
There is just a bad.
Those are the ones.
All right, Owner's pathing top.
Those two.
Clearing camps, gets 6.
Like, really happy about like I'm hitting my item spike.
It's been quite quiet actually.
My ultimate things are great.
Faker's doing well, I would say. If he's a 0 arena in isolation and he's going even, it's pretty good.
And well, you know,
it's crazy that Lazy Field is playing no cleanse. Is that not really scary? Against Ashe, Seraphine, Pantheon.
You don't even make
Keria is getting at level 6 first over AD. Yeah, of course, because he got the solo kill on Lulu, right? And then he pushed out the wave, got solo XP. But it's so hard for Lazy Field to walk up into Ashe Seraphine with no cleanse. Like, someone's tanking the CC. It's a good thing that Lulu got 2 kills in, I guess, so she can rush to Mikhail's quick. You can't cleanse all 3, huh?
I mean, they're behind.
Yeah, but you can cleanse one and get the CC reduction, right? Maybe it's unlaneable with that barrier, though.
Become undamageable and then
Arrow?
Q and kill you.
Well, that is precisely what is going to
oh my god, they just dumped all their CC into nothing. Willer flashed it all. They need to fight here, KRX.
Lazy Field has ulted, does find that
Owner's fucking cooked. Don't ult, Owner, don't ult.
He's just walking to his doom, so
oof.
Never going to be a good thing.
I mean, if the chain CC hits Vi, it's a kill, but
also the
that shit went wide.
Them to commit
Owner is almost a full level down. Losing this crab is a horror.
It's a trap you can find yourselves in when you have
Owner, what is Owner Pantheon? He's got 9 games on Pantheon this year. He has a 44% win rate on it.
And Keria,
he has 59% overall at 27.
I do feel like the value of the Lulu Yunara
his Xin Zhao is by far his best champ. Xin Zhao, Vi, Nocturne, Smurfing. But Jarvan and Pantheon are like outliers of win rate for him. Yeah, Lee Sin is good.
Has remained the same. It means
do you not hate seeing Keria on Enchanters? No. Keria is like a god on Enchanters. Like the best support in the world on Enchanters. That's his meta. I think Keria's... If Keria had a weakness, I think his weakness is Rel. Keria has always been a bit iffy on Rel and about playing Rel. So I would say like engage supports are a bit tricky. His second weakness is when Owner clicks top lane.
And knowing that Pantheon is
they're
nearby,
bullying
I don't
them
think
in
they
bot.
should force this, although...
Yo, KRX are getting dragons though. Winning bot for T1 and losing drakes is criminal. But they're timing a dragon here where there's a base timer for T1.
So not a lot of control
It's
here
crazy
for
they're
T1
getting
on this
drakes.
dragon. I think Kiwom are just going to have this one on lock. Let's see what the
How are they getting drakes? Did the
really
first dragon come off the back of Owner's invade?
Oh, come.
I feel like just sending an arrow is good here. At any
He
point
may
with
have been
this wave
spotted
hold.
there by T1. I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, they have Mikhails actually. Scheiße.
Why?
Is it good to just arrow to force Mikhails?
As he gets back towards his rebuff, and now they go aggressive. Arrow is going to connect. There's the encore.
They know Lulu's too far away.
Takes a
But
lot of damage. Still, he gets the heal.
Lulu just came up and body morphed Pace. Lazy field, what are you doing? Oh my! What the fuck?
Who flashes out of the way, and Carrier might be able to get it.
Oh no! Oh, Owner's here.
Just a volley to pick up the kill.
That's like me appearing in the Nexus finish screenshot area when it explodes when I've done nothing okay.
I mean, they had item parity.
Wait for
There's
me.
the Kraken Slayer between them coming down.
I've seen that play quite often with
But,
Yunara,
man, it
where you
looks
flash
really
in and get the
cool,
knock up on
but
Yunara.
This one out one more
It's
time.
so unfortunate for Lazy.
Yeah,
He loses
I mean
so
Lulu
much
was out
health
of
here, 'cause he
range for the
also
Mikhails, right?
avoids
That's why they pulled the
CC,
trigger
but
because she was trying to
that
clear the
scenario
pink ward on the left.
that's created is why he looks for
But the
flash in
polymorph
here
is
with the
so
wild
strong.
growth. Dash flash in, gets on top of Paze, and again his barrier is just a few seconds away.
One auto off.
Just needed that one. He did
Doran's just been quietly winning his lane and farming. What is it with Doran today? Doran's been super chill. All series so far.
Residual scuttle vision, or not
They can
residual,
get this
but just
Herald,
straight
but
up
they need to be
scuttle
ready
vision. They
for
secure the crab, and so Owner
Drake
is seen
spawn.
by it as
well. They're gonna look for it. There's the
Oh, what an arrow. What? There's no way, by the way. And then the Owner's spear just kills the Vi. Holy fuck. What an arrow by Pace. What an arrow by Pace. I know Faker killed them, but that arrow is such a save. If that arrow doesn't hit, he's dead instantly. God, that's actually the most value arrow of the month.
Like, he flashes for the Q extension, then the stun comes through, he goes on the Orianna, maxes out the damage there.
Oh, the spacing's pretty good, you know.
Last possible second while layering damage in.
Okay, he kind of mogged them there.
That's where the real gold problem
Yeah,
is here.
you mean
for
like
QDRX
pinged where it was
dealing with
gonna be?
this
Yeah, it's normal. It's normal to ping where the arrow's
just made an
going.
incredible play to save the mid laner in the bottom lane sides.
Or do you mean Faker pings for the arrow? I think the arrow must have been shot before Faker pings for it. There's no way. It would take way too long. Is he going proto belt this year?
When the Drake is up. I like that you put that in my
No, it's Pace pinging
look,
the arrow.
That's where the tempo vibes are taking us, towards T1 being able to lock down whatever they would like. However, LazyFeel trying to do something about that, as now Pace getting flashed on once again. But
where's the Mikhails? Did he use it already?
Waiting for the
Oh my god.
And Carrier is able to put him down. In the meantime, though, it's the final
Oh, Doran.
here in this top
Vein
lane.
mechanics time.
Doran is dead, ladies and gentlemen. This outer turret
Few
they
more
focus
items.
on.
Few more items. Bro, this something just looks fucked up about that. I don't know what that is, but that just looks weird
The
as shit.
execution was again great for
Like-
LazyFeel. Last time in this situation, only one Mikhails.
Oh, well, Pace doesn't
No
have
sums,
any
big
buttons
kill.
to press to get out of this one. Rich
Who's
is
that?
angry as Carrier
Okay.
wants to take the Shelly exit.
Okay,
and
okay.
does have 11 health on the Shelly.
And now flash.
And then it is going to die, and now he is going to follow suit. LazyFeel wants to grab that kill as they look to set it up for him, and Yukal's like, that's my
Okay.
money. And he takes it. Orianna getting paid.
I love how the
Certainly
camera
gonna be a
just
good thing here as
pans
well.
the Faker who's like
just
not in
splitting
any
on
of
the
the
top side.
action, just pushing
So
top,
much
just
LazyFeel
wondering
going
what the
here on
fuck's going on in
Pace.
this game.
So crazy.
It would have been crazy.
All right, well, now we're
TP.
setting up for a dragon in 2 minutes.
Nice ult.
Carrier throws out the ulti. That is going to
Save
at
this
least
flash
keep the
here.
rest of his teammates safe. Shockwave going to get
That was a
flashed.
nice
That was
try
really
by
cute
Yukal.
to put. Times it's
Yeah,
good to
Owner's
check
quite
in
weak
on
this game.
the
Even though he's
cooldowns.
2-2-0, he's quite
But
weak.
looks like there's
Absolutely
Vice
there.
Velia here.
So
Bro,
that's another
Velia, I
cooldown
feel
that's
like
being showcased there that I think could
this
be
year,
really
I see you
impactful
in
when we go
chat
into
quite
this
a
next
lot
dragon fight. If
when
T1 go
esports
for a
is on.
full contest here,
This must
they
be
may simply just
the most
see what
esports
they
you've
can
ever
get in
watched
terms
in your
of
life.
cryo. They don't like the fight,
For
they
real.
can walk away without these critical
The most
flashes.
League you've ever watched. Because
But
I remember when I
again,
first
right
met you,
now,
you say,
they have a lot
nah,
of
I
control.
don't watch League. I just like to play. I
13
don't watch. You know,
seconds until
maybe
spawn
if
here,
the
but
World
if they
Finals
lose
is on,
this
you know,
fight,
maybe
they
I
mess
watch the
this
World
up,
Finals,
they
but I don't
botch
watch
this,
League.
Paze dies.
She's able to get
Bro,
it
I
all
always
done.
watch
He
you
teleports in
W
now
streamer.
as T1 are
Hey.
looking to engage.
Not
The
getting
drop
paid
not doing
anymore,
too
buddy.
much
Don't
or
have to say
anything at
that.
all. Dragon. So it would be their second chem tech
Everyone
of this
feels like
game.
LR didn't get paid. They got paid.
Hard force here, but if they can find the right angle
What is
with
that?
that
What is
Emperor's
that fucking-
Divide, it's absolutely a winnable fight.
Well, there's the flash cease and desist. Shockwave comes in as well. The encore does absolutely nothing as in goes Owner just to
Paid in
rejoin
boosts
the
from me
rest
in
of
solo
his
queue.
team. As out they will go. There's a condemn on to
You're welcome, guys.
Why
Why do you think Velia's rank 1?
T1. And they are pushing forward. Still, no one dead on either side, but so many buttons now on cooldown.
Hits different when he does it, even though it only gets one. Hits different. There's just something about it. Never gets old. The base skin is here, just dashing in with that nameplate. Yeah, they go really deep here for pace. It's kind of difficult to follow up. I mean, Anthill flashes over the ult to ult him, which I can respect, but yeah, too deep. What is it with Vi going too deep in the LCK? This is the second game in the second series that I see the Vi goes way too deep. Like Sponge did this exact same thing, kind of.
Oops. A little bit too far forward, get caught by Faker.
I'm not gonna lie.
Flash, shuffle, divide.
UCal
killed UCal as well if UCal hadn't flashed it.
He's playing really well.
That's exactly what I was saying with Faker in this fight, you know.
His team is fucking dog shit. But UCal is playing like his game so far in the LCK, he could contest top 5, top 6 in the LCK.
Goat, ladies and gentlemen.
I know the Rise ult, la 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 la, everyone does it funny. Go check UCal's games, I think he's actually really good this split. But the team is going to be 2 and 4, so it's going to feel pretty bad. Anyone does, bro, you need to watch more UCal then. That guy's frying. Is Rich good?
He's actually not too far behind as far
You know, I think Rich was not bad until I watched him play Chase against Clear's Cassante, and he got solo killed like 4 times. And after that,
he does not have his second item, which is really painful.
The Faith was
again, he's just kind of a
bit rough.
And ideally with
but he will bounce back. He just needs to work on his lane a lot, I think.
If they can
his lane is kind of rough.
The follow-up on that could be something that causes T1 to make a mistake.
Speaking
of mistakes, is Doran.
Is he chain CC'd here?
Does come on through there. Wild Growth as well is going to capitalize as the arrow is
I thought he was about to get hit.
Doran. He flashes the shockwave though. He was really.
Can you explain Vayne top?
Hex optics done.
Well, it's a counter to all of the top lines, right? Renekton, Cassante, stuff like this. Scion, sometimes Scion. Do you fight the Drake as KRX?
2.2 is still decently large.
Kind of looks like they are. Maybe they can kill Doran here. He's no flash. Oh my god, Owner's on the way though. Where's the damage? Is he dead? He is dead.
Is a big deal as it turns
T1's right-clicking Baron right now.
His first kill of the game. Shockwave.
You know they're right-clicking Baron. They're two-manning it. They're literally two-manning Baron. I can see it. Faker's tanking. Faker is tanking the Baron while Owner's dying. Oh my god, look at these little rats. And they're on 2 wards. And they're losing bot tier 2. Oh my god, it's a giga throw, by the way. It's a giga throw, because you have to understand that they've gotten lots of gold here, and they've taken a 3rd Drake, and they're sitting on spikes that aren't even there yet. Oh man, the one time, it's been going so good. They're 1-0 up, they're winning the game, they've got a gold lead. Owner ults to Doran's lane. Let's go. Oh, we went like 60 minutes of gameplay without ulting on Doran's lane once. Or like clicking on his lane. The one time it happens, it's all downhill. Pace is building GA as well.
And the arrow is just
Pace had that one crazy arrow.
Pollute the skies of
Last couple have been a bit wide. You miss every shot, you don't shoot. Yeah, they got some big spikes here, right? They got GA, they got Void Stick, they got another GA. They're building towards the LDR. I would say KRX is pretty strong. Doran's items look so bad. Like, they actually just look straight up trash.
He tried to dopamine detox.
How many assists does Faker need? I actually don't know. How many did Faker need, chat? To hit 6,000. He needed 18. How many do you have last game? Alright, they have it. They have multiple reminder, double GAs. I would say that KRX is really strong right now. T1 got Storm Racer, GA, 4 items, 3 items, 4 items. They're pretty much dead even.
Which they've had a few chances to do, but they've kind of
in items every time. And levels.
When they clear Baron Vision like they just did one time,
Lazy Feel is a bit weaker than Pace.
In if T1 come for the contest,
I think it's just execution now.
T1 is just like calling you on
T1 has more damage.
Yeah, you guys got vision, but we got wave clear and we're coming in, and you guys didn't use it, so we go again.
What is Lazy Feel doing?
Okay, Lazy Feel is hit by an arrow, and if there wasn't an turret there,
he was like going in range of his ear. Soul and 15, KRX can just rush it. But Yunara's not there. Yunara's really far away.
Also lying in wait, the level 19 Renekton. Level advantage over Doran.
Rich get a little bit split here though, and Rich might have to TP to the other side.
The arrow goes wide. Possible opportunity.
Rich is going to get chased down by Doran here. Rich is fucking inting. Oh god. What is he doing?
Rich out of there, but
he just lost his ult.
Half of his health bar is also gone. He has teleport. And can
I
use
think
that
they just give the Drake here and stall. No joke. T1 have lost a lot on side. Just give the Drake, save the TP.
6 elemental Drakes killed
6 dragons.
in this game as we tick over. Well, UCal might not be back up
He's
at
dead
all.
straight up. Oh, he's on
He's
us.
going to go through the
I think he should have R flashed on the Faker maybe, but nah, it doesn't make sense. You're just caught and dead, aren't you? Oh my god, no, Andil. Doran cooking, but he's a polymorph.
He can't really do that though, as he does have a GA, but that is going to go down immediately. Doran going in.
Doran?
These Silver Bolts really starting to
Yeah,
hurt.
it's over.
Faker is
T1
going
win.
to swoop on top.
GG. Carex couldn't get one fight properly. They couldn't get one fight properly.
I think should be able to utilize
their own adventure game.
T1 have so much damage. It's ridiculous. Who's your MVP vote?
You may be right. Like maybe the damage is just too much here on this Ashe at this point.
Maybe it's
as well as in goes Rich to clear up the wave. He might actually be able to do that as he goes down to his GA.
Actually, no.
UCal goes golden once again. Faker swoops in.
Oh, the proto belt.
Rich gonna go down as well. It's a double for Doran. Ona tanks up everything, but the rest of KRX are respawning.
The proto belt
Do
tech.
they have the wave clear,
It's
though? That's
crazy
the real
how much
question.
damage
Gets
T1
back
have.
onto Willa. He cease and desists to get back on top of Ona and gets back onto his fountain as well. Ona going down very low. They take one Nexus turret.
Don't tell me you can't end. You can end surely, right?
As these minions are spawning, T1 really just want to finish this series
There's no
here.
way they can defend without UCal. They need to defend for 35 seconds.
He R'd and flashed too late.
Yeah, Carrier taking a lot of damage though, as there's a condemn on the lazy field. Willa taking so much from Doran.
Oh well, he tested the combo.
They dive on through. The Nexus is now exposed. He
Doran!
to take down his
Okay,
Marc.
good.
And there goes
Still
the
a bit
Nexus.
sketchy.
T1 with a 2-0, but KRX made them
You
work
can see
for
some
it.
change in
They
T1
really
gameplay
did.
already. They're playing
And
more
this
bot
was
sides.
a
Their mid game is a
very
little bit
eclectic
messy.
series for T1, but they got it done in the end.
They're not drafting Mel, which is good.
Game 2, there was a lot to say about the patience.
I feel
for
like the
KRX.
stock standard should be Doran isolation, counter pick or tank. Pushing bot, carrier gets counter pick. Path to bot, play for bot, pacing carrier carry. And Faker plays roaming.
Their opposition there in Carrier and Pays.
Oh my god, what is happening here?
A game that I think with a
We're gonna watch the interview, but oh my god, what is going on here? Sorry. It's madness here. Okay, the game's over. It's over, BLG won. Never mind.
disaster in the end. Right?
Yeah.
I feel like a disappointing
Pays.
end to what could have been both of the games. Like, you know, in game 1, they almost had that realm warp angle to maybe bring the game back even. They failed that, and then in game 2, couldn't stick the landing.
Carrier.
T1, it's not as
Well,
dominant,
we were gonna watch the
perhaps,
LPL,
as
but it's a
people
2-0.
like for a bounce back win over D+, but it's still a 2-0.
Yeah, and honestly, that's all that really matters. T1 really starting to hit their stride.
He almost got his
in
6k
this
assists.
first
Wait, how many
round
more
of
does he need?
K2026. Obviously, they're slow starters in general, and that is sort of continuing here this year. But it's good to see Doran have a bit of a better time. Obviously,
Chat, we got LEC starting soon. We're not going to do Outer Wilds. Outer Wilds is going to happen in a couple days. We're going to finish Outer Wilds on Wednesday, Thursday. Bro, I want to take my time with Outer Wilds. I want to be immersed. I don't want stress or people coming in the chat saying, this is starting, this is starting, this is starting, that's starting, we need to go here.
So close.
Hell nah.
Growth is so good here.
I also think that maybe he didn't need to flash. I think he was in wild growth range just before.
We'll do the
Maybe he
interview.
just wanted to flash
We'll
a
do the
potential
interview,
volley there.
and then we will...
It might not come to as a surprise to anyone that I voted for Faker. But yeah, game 2 was really solidifying.
You're gonna do the
that for
DLC?
me, and
Yeah.
a great Twisted Fate performance in game 1.
I liked the Camille support personally.
Yeah, Carrier was one that I was thinking about for a second, and I know his KDA wasn't great in game 1, but he made a huge impact. Doran also, honorable mention. Pretty big bounce back to form for him in this series. His poor lazy feel in this fight is just not able to get it done. Andil's like, well, I guess I'll try to save you. There's no wild growth value here. He just dies, and everyone's so split.
And this is the last ditch effort. Obviously, they could have gone back and got a Baron to help out with this one. But with the man advantage.
This Faker shuffle is just one of many this game.
Yeah.
He didn't even get to Shockwave.
Nope. No opportunity to it all as we are waiting for the interview.
Wait, who won the POG? It's got to be Faker, right?
Yeah, waiting for the interview with someone. We assume it's going to be Faker.
I think there's an argument for Pays. Great Jin performance in game 1. I mean, you really could go with anyone. Maybe not Owner, I guess, but I wouldn't even hate it.
Yeah, Owner was okay. He made a couple of weird errors, especially in that game number
Owner
2.
did
That
a few
blast cone
funnies.
Scenario. But Doran here, hiding the fountain and dying, just living his best life. He actually did the most damage in the game. That is because Rich had a horrible time and was just shot by the Vayne forever.
Yeah, he had a lot of arrows all over his body that we censor here on the broadcast. You can't see them. But,
oh my god. Hey, Doran. Okay, listen. I'm a Doran lawyer.
And then T1
He damage farmed on Renekton.
Let's have a look. Who picks up the POM for this one?
I said it.
Will it be the GOAT himself?
I think so.
I said it.
An opportunity to vote.
Hey, pretty flawless day, no?
Didn't die the whole series.
All right, we'll do the Faker interview.
Did he hit 6,000? I think he's just a little off.
Oh man.
Was he? I think he needed 16. I think he was 2 assists away from his 6K.
Well, there it is. Next week we will be blessed by a
We got to do the Faker interview.
assist.
Boot
Faker,
it up.
right now, 1998. Can't quite remember what I was doing. I was 10.
He's 2 assists off.
98.
To confirm, I don't have the number on this paper for some reason.
Probably my second favorite version of Windows. 98.
98?
Wasn't bad.
Behind XP?
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
XP was the best
actually,
Windows
that's
ever
what
made.
I was
Some people in this chat never got to use
really
Windows
well.
XP.
When I first moved to Korea, I had this really old laptop. I was running Windows 98 because like Windows ME was. Anyway, great performance
Operating
from T1.
systems.
By the way, I just want to say one moment.
Okay.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
That's all.
Okay. Well, let's throw it over to the interview with Faker.
Started with Windows XP. Nice.
Thank you very much for the handoff, guys. This is Dear for the POM interview translation, joined by POM Faker on the side of T1. Congratulations. Thank you. First of all, how do you feel? Against Kium DRX, it was a very crucial match, and I'm just really satisfied and happy that we were able to win. And after the defeat in your last match, head coach Tom mentioned some mid-game miscommunication as the cause, so what approach did you take to recover from that? I think we just tried to communicate even more as a team, and just from the feedback, I think we just tried to share each other's thinking and thought process a little bit better. And in Game 1, Carria's support Camille made an appearance. So was this a pick specifically prepared for Anivia? Camille is actually something that Carria has been utilizing in the past, and I feel like he was feeling quite confident with this pick overall. And from today's match, I just felt like a great pick
GOAT.
just based on the comp during the draft. So I think it was just a good match overall. And for Game 1, it looks like you guys went with the Twisted Fate, and he has only shown up in the LCK once, so what was his role in the team?
W Showmaker.
I think it was just really to support and supplement the top and bottom of our team, so I think it was just a very well-rounded pick overall. And Game 2, the way you held your ground with Azir really paid off. And that Ashe arrow timing was actually really good. So what was the call like with Pace? Pace actually just notified me that he was going to ult here, and I just really wanted to defend the tower, and it would actually give us a big advantage if we were able to pull this play off. And in Game 2, it was so close to the point where it extended to 7 Drakes. So what was the win con here? Since we had top Vayne, and I feel like we had a really good comfort late game. So I knew that as long as I'm able to set up for my team, we would be able to win. We're just trying to create that good opening. And Faker, you have a big milestone coming up, which is the first ever LCK 6,000 assists, and you're only 4 assists away. So how does that feel? Yeah, that's a really good, big milestone. I just want to I just feel like I want to try even harder and do better in order to go ahead and reach
How's his
that
wrist? I haven't heard much about his wrist
milestone,
recently.
And I feel like
I guess his wrist has been getting better.
just looking at the assist standings, you know, there are a lot of other players that are reaching huge milestones, and it just feels great that we're all achieving such great heights. And your next opponent is Hanjin Brian, so what is your mindset? Against Brian, it's going to be the same. I feel like we definitely need more wins. And in order to take those wins, we'll try our best, and we want to show you guys our best as well. And any message for your fans?
Faker saw that sign. Yeah, bro, he saw
Looks
that
like
sign.
in that fan sign, Dumbo says, please win, T1. Now, in order for us to take more wins, we will all try our best. It will be a team collaborative effort. Thank you so much for your support. And that's all from Faker, and back to the desk. Thank you.
W. Faker.